Hello guys, welcome back. Ohayo gozaimasu, herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on NIO, trading on the New York Stock Exchange. $5.31 is the actual price, and this is a very important price level where we are trading right now. So I give you here my full chart analysis, guys, the updated prices here on the chart to the up and the downside, and I try to answer the question if we can see here a potential short squeeze for NIO or not. And everything what I say here is of course based on the chart, based on the technicals, and not financial advice. So my friends, yeah, when we see the chart here and have a quick look, then that doesn't look too good here. We had a very huge massive squeeze here in 2020 initiated, then the peak was here in 2021. Same like AMC, Gamestop, a lot of meme stocks, almost everything, guys, pharma stocks, no matter what, Tesla, everything squeezed here in 2021, almost everything, a lot of stocks squeezed. And that was also the peak for NIO here in January 2021. And since then, we came back from $66.99, guys, back to $5 and even lower. Yeah, the question is, yeah, where is the bottom, and can we see here a squeeze or even a short squeeze or even prices here back to $58 for NIO? Technically, I try to, before we dive here into the chart, I try to give you an answer. Technically, yes, guys, absolutely, this is possible, and the market is now in a very good situation to see here a pump. Of course, the main purpose is here to educate you in trading, but I also talk here about short squeeze stocks on my channel, mostly about short squeeze stocks, and not only I talk about them, I try to predict them. So I give you also here my full price prediction for NIO. When you see all these lines here in the chart, yeah, before we start with the drawings here, you can see these green lines and the orange lines. The green lines means we have open gaps to the upside, which means technically the price can come back to all these price levels here over the next weeks, months, or even years. And the biggest gap in the daily chart here, one candle which you see here in the chart, is the price action of 1 day. The biggest gap here in the daily chart is even here back at $58. Just to give you a feeling, guys, that is here a potential increasement of 1000%. So if we would came back here from $5 to $58, that would be 1000%. I don't want to hype you up here, guys. This is not the purpose. I just give you now here the technical levels, what need to happen if we want to squeeze back here to $58 for NIO. The flip coin is, guys, that we also have here the orange lines in the chart. So $3.34, $2.55, $1.55. And this is the bear case scenario. That means just to close all the open gaps, which is usually necessary for the trading algos, that means we have here a potential loss. Let's just focus on the closing price, $5.31 from yesterday. We have here a potential price drop incoming from 70% or more. It is what it is, guys. So let's check the drawings, because the drawings will tell us what happens next or what could happen next. And we know, so when I, flip off all the, switch off all the indicators here, then we know, guys, yeah, that we are very close to see a breakout for NIO, guys. Very close. We have this bearish trend channel pattern here, which is controlling the price. The top line of this trend channel here acts usually as a support, but since the algo snapped in and made this here become a very bearish stock, that means that the top line here of this trend channel is the strongest resistance for NIO. And what does that mean based on the actual price today? If we would just retest here this top line today with a squeeze or with a straight line here to the upside, that means $7, guys, is for now the strongest resistance for NIO. The main resistance, before we talk here about a short squeeze, is $7.84. Here is one of the very most important price levels in the chart. You can see even here in the past how NIO gapped up over these price levels here. So I could just extend the red line and you can see how the price gapped up, got rejected here in the past and gapped up over this level in the past. $7.84, guys, is very important based on the algo trend channel pattern. $7 is the price level which can decide over a squeeze or not. So what does that mean? I am not bullish on NIO as long as we trade below $7.84. Simple like that. Is this a good chance to buy the dip? Yes, guys, it is a good chance, but don't forget we have the open gaps in the chart and much lower prices are possible. For now, the market situation is super bullish, yeah, so I go in more detail here, of course, now. But I said that I love to talk about short squeezes, and we have a lot of squeezes in the market. Palantir, guys, new all-time high. Bitcoin, new all-time high. Everything is just squeezing and ripping. Tesla just closed the gap as I predicted at $290 here, also recovered with a massive move. So everything is super bullish, but don't forget, when the market is overheated, overbought, we will see a big correction incoming. For now, based on the information we have today, I don't expect that to happen before the beginning of the next year. But keep that in mind. Every stock which will not squeeze until, let's say, January, February 2025 could see a massive, massive price drop correction incoming, guys. Yeah, but of course I will update you on that. I will of course keep you updated on the market situation as well. For now, as I said, everything is super bullish. Why is everything super bullish, guys? Because we have here a lot of squeezes in the market. One of my hot stocks squeezed just 854% in 2 days after my video release. Yeah, this does not happen, guys, when you don't have a super bullish market sentiment. As I mentioned in every video, guys, yeah, I upload these so-called hot stocks videos every Sunday. This is my finest selection of short squeeze stocks, and when I present these videos, I expect to squeeze, that these tickers squeeze in the next very few business days. Yeah, there is of course no guarantee. I cannot see the future. I just give my best to predict your short squeezes and educate you in trading, that you understand how you can trade these tickers. If you want to see those secret short squeeze stocks, guys, then you can of course join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which we have is the full package membership on Patreon. You can see all the member benefits here. Every day new members joining in, guys. We're getting bigger and stronger and have a very good community there. So if you want to join in, if you want to become a part of that, you can click here the info icon in the corner, and then you get access to my Patreon member link, guys. So for NIO, what is the game plan, guys? Yeah, we are here in a very critical situation. When we zoom out one more time here, where NIO started, so we had exactly here this price level, $5.37. You can see that here was the trading, or the IPO price, let's call it like that. Then we came back, we retested this once, and it was a resistance, and then we started to gap up, and the big squeeze got initiated, unstoppable. So we know that $5.37 is a very, very important price level once. And you can see that we're now trading below that. Yeah, we're trading here now at $5.31. So the market makers managed to bring the price down. So we retested here. One of the last point of support is here $4.90, my blue line, and this is exactly where we still find support. For now, guys, I'm very honest with you, okay? It's not here to hype you up, it's not to scare you. I'm now honest with you. So what I expect, normally I'm waiting here for golden pocket retest, that we retest here the golden pocket on the Fibonacci. So I would not be surprised if we come back here to $6.90 here in that range, guys. Yeah, everything here between $6.07 and $6.90 can happen. That is, of course, a nice swing trade potential here based on the pre-market price. That is a potential profit of 14% or even 30%, depending here on the day. But this is not the big squeeze what we want to see. What I expect to happen here for NIO, when we enable the indicators, guys, we have the open gaps here at $3.34, very, very strong support here at $3.40. So in that range is at least where I expect to accumulate the price before we see a squeeze. This is it's not a worst case scenario. This is, for me as a trader, the best potential buy-in scenario, that we come back here one more time to $3.34, or maybe see even a shakeout here before we start to recover. The other potential case which we have is that we start to squeeze out of this trend channel pattern. So this would be, of course, super bullish. So when we see just the top line of the trend channel pattern, I will make here in addition a white line for you, that you can see that here better in the video. So we extend that a little bit. So guys, that would be, of course, the super bull case, that we maybe get here one more attempt to squeeze out, and then we finally squeeze out of this trend channel. Maybe we squeeze over $7, retest here $7.84, come back here one more time, find support, and then finally build a bullish reversal here for NIO, guys. Yeah, because you can see that we are compressed in this trend channel pattern here since February 2022. Since then, NIO is not able to break out of this trend channel pattern anymore, and this would be, of course, an absolute bull case scenario. Then also that could take years until we close here the further open down gaps. But this is the scenario which I have right now here for NIO. Yeah, there is a potential that we see here in the next days a small pop incoming until $6 or $6.90, somewhere here in that range. But then you can also see that we have something here like a wedge pattern. So when we see that this is the trend line here for the main resistance level, and the pink line here is usually our support. So you can see there is building up a wedge, and there needs to be a decision if we want to break out to the upside or the downside. Yeah, this is usually, yeah, we see here a final dip and then start to rip out here. That was the same for AMC, same for Gamestop. I predicted those squeezes here from May 2024 as well, guys. You can also find those videos here when you join in the membership. But this is what I just want to show you here. That is quite predictable what could happen next. And when we see what the history of NIO was, everything below $5.37, guys, was just a very welcome dip before we had even a much more violent squeeze. Yeah, guys, that was my update here on NIO. I hope that was helpful. I know that was a lot of information here. That's why I recommend, when you want to copy the price levels here from my chart, $5.37, guys. $3.37 is very important. Yeah, $3.40, $7.84 is a resistance. Just pause the video and get yourself this chart program here, guys. This is called TradingView, that what I use for all my videos and all my trades. And if you really want to learn trading, if you want to understand how the algos work, I can just recommend that program. I am not sponsored by TradingView, guys, but I can offer you here a discount link, $15 discount link. When you click here the info icon, you get access to this discount link. And I always recommend here for TradingView the premium tier. This is good for beginners and advanced traders. Yeah, guys, that was my update. If this was helpful for you, if you like this content, and if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your support. Wish you great success with all your trades and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.